Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Constant Gate channel and to the Pioneers Guild in the Anbennar mod of Europa Universalis 4. When we left off, our country was on the verge of being torn apart by rebels. Well, not really. We have an adequately large army. Having been said, we have certainly invited a fair amount of trouble. And ultimately, we are waiting for this peace treaty to wear off. But that will be a while, so until that happens, we focus our attention inward on handling the fallout of our aggression. Or our lack of aggression, depending on how you look at it. Given that we declined to take the easy route of simply purging the orcs from our country. We instead must contend with having many orcs. Which, in and of itself, might not be such a problem. But it does have the side effect that most of our country is a religion other than our own, the regent court religion. There's also a minor problem that we do have a few goblins as well. If it might just be this province, in fact, where both the religion and the culture is wrong in the eyes of our people. Honestly, the fact that orcish culture could be accepted by these humans who only just recently lived through something as horrible as the Green Tide sounds like it was. The idea that these people would ever accept orcish culture seems like a bit of a stretch. And yet all I had to do was click a button. A previous playthrough tells me that if I were to simply purge the orcs, all of these provinces, upon the purge being successful, which could take months or years, but once it happened, the orcish population would be replaced with humans, and the culture and religion would also immediately flip to our own East Demarian and Regent Court, which just feels like it would be so convenient. But honestly, that convenience might be a big part of why I don't want to. And now with that, we've finally managed to convert a province to Regent Court, bringing our religious unity from, I believe we were at 20% up to 38%, so still pretty bad, but better. As you can see, one of the things that lack of religious unity does is contribute to national unrest. So, a big, another factor, one of the many factors that go into our numerous frequent rebellions. So, this, at a glance, looks like it's probably pretty effective in terms of time spent versus unity gained. The problems are, of course, multi-layered. Our lack of religious unity is costing us devotion. I didn't think this province even had rebellion risk. Wow. And now with the next rebellion ages off, let's enable army drilling. Oh, somebody finally managed to clean up that... Was it a goblin nation? Oh, the Cobalt Company wants my help. Cobalt Company reclamation of a scan for Sword Covenant against... Wait. You're fighting other humans. This is a war they have started. Well, that's interesting. So wait, are you only at war with the Sword Covenant? Because if so, this is going to be easy. Often a risky move, moving into enemy territory while you have basically no morale. But there's really nothing here I'm afraid of. We do in fact have a siege leader. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Oh well. So let's strip down to just a little bit more than what we absolutely need. And then our general dies, and it doesn't matter. By the way, in case anyone is wondering, I am aware that my face is blocking the map. It's there because, honestly, I feel like it doesn't matter. Uh, there's nothing that the map tells us that we need to know. After all, the entire world, as far as we know, is currently not all that big. But most of it doesn't really matter to us at all. Even our neighbors over here in the Empire, what happens to them is of little concern to us. Although it might become important to us if Gawed gets... Well, if they continue their expansion much farther. Honestly, they are kind of already making themselves a problem to the eastern nations here. We look weak. Properly civilized countries do not allow petty commoners to attempt any kind of serious thought. The eyes of the world are upon us, and the world does not like what it sees. Lose 5 prestige. I have no idea how these different ideas are related. We look weak. Properly civilized countries do not allow petty commoners to attempt any kind of serious thought. What does that even mean? In any case, ultimately it means we lost 5 prestige. Oh well. And so the Sword Covenant has declined in size. What's our relationship to them? Do we have a specific relationship? Because I would like to get at this gold-producing province. And had I been aware that, that we could make war with the Sword Covenant, I definitely would have done it myself. And wait while my computer takes a moment to decide what it's doing. Or realize what it is doing, as the case may be. Okay. So I could go to war with them, and most of their allies would be unwilling to help, at least at the moment. And the Cobalt Company would not be willing to help me because they're currently low on manpower and strength. That sounds familiar. I believe that was a situation we ran into last session. Like, oh, you have enough of an army to declare war for yourself, but not to help me, huh? That having been said, my army is almost as big as their army plus the Stalwart Band together. So, where is the Stalwart Band? Down there, and it looks like it's kind of small. So, it's possible that very little of that is in the Stalwart Band's hands. Wow. You know what? If it's going to freeze this much over this little, this isn't fit for streaming. I'm going to end the stream here and be back shortly with something else. Also, I promise I am getting a new computer soon. Thank you, and goodbye.